Hey there, it's Bootzone here. This is a Hotpoint Aquarius WMA50. It's a washing machine, and on top of it I've got a selection of things. I was asked in the comments, do you think we could in the washing machine by a subscriber called Cuba, and I thought to myself, you know what, that might just work. So he suggested doing it on a hot wash, so I think we've got a 95-degree cotton cycle. So I'm no chef, but I think some kind of a minestrone is in order. So let's prepare our ingredients. Pasta. Stock cube. An onion for flavor. And tomatoes. And some mixed beans. Okay, try and fit that back on. Oh, don't want to waste anything. It's worth having a look in here at what we've got. It's a good mix there, quite a bit of food really. Should be enough for 4 people, I'd say. Let's start it off. Okay, I've set it already to the B cycle, which is 95 degrees. Let's press start. The light's gone on to wash. Drain off pump's running. Is it trying to take in water? Yeah. With a bit of help there. It's looking pretty good, you know. There's a bit of pasta stuck right there, which I don't think is going to cook, but the rest of it might. Looks like it's mixing pretty well in there. I'm not sure the beans are going to come out properly. They might be completely pulverized, but we'll see what happens, eh? I think this is a great idea. I think we need to do some other cookery courses. You might notice over here on the side of the washing machine, it's a bit of a ding. When I was moving it, it fell over, and the fascia took a little bit of a hit. So this pasta in the door is a bit of an issue. Wonder if we can do something about it.
Doesn't feel like we're getting warm yet. I think we're always going to have a bit of pasta in the door. I might have to agitate it a few more times. But it should try, because it's a 95-degree wash, it should try for quite a while to get hot. We'll keep checking in on it. So after maybe 20 minutes, it's getting pretty hot there. That glass is, I can still touch it, so it's not 95 degrees yet, but it's getting there. Soup's coming and going from the door. I think I'm just going to have to accept that some of it's not going to be as well cooked as all the others. It does seem to be kicking some in and kicking some out, so there is hot water. You see it spilling down there on the door. It's looking pretty good as soup goes. I'm a bit disturbed that the labels come off one of the tin cans, because there's going to be paper, although I guess even if it was still stuck to the can, there'd still be paper in there. So it's alright. I'm waiting to see what comes out of here. How delicious it might be. Oh, it's red hot. So it's getting there. If you put your nose up here into the soap drawer, you get this really strong smell of onions. Oh, there it is, steam's coming off. Onions and washing powder. It's really disgusting. Oh man, it smells gross. And I can actually see there's some OXO packets. They didn't go down, so they'll clean out a bit with the rinse, I'd say. Yikes. Wow, it's red hot now. I'd say some of that pasta's cooking. It's all, because the tins are in there, it's broken up all the pasta quite small, which means that some of it might come out. I've got a bowl ready, so my plan is, if I can, to catch it when it drains off. The beans, I think, are completely pulverized. It should be an interesting little dish, and then it'll go through the couple of rinse cycles and we'll see what comes out there as well. Almost missed it, but luckily I caught a bowl of soup. It appears to be tomato skin, I guess, in there, or plastic, one or the other. Now the question is, let's have a smell. It doesn't smell bad, it does smell very clean. Got quite a cloudy appearance. You can see there, I guess that's from the beans. So that's it, drained off after the hot wash cycle, and then it'll probably do a couple of rinses. They'll be on cold, I guess. My initial thoughts on this were that I might try the soup. It looks okay. If it was served to me in a restaurant, I'd eat it, but not after smelling it. I think what we've discovered is it does, well, I'll reserve judgment until the end. I think it's cooked the pasta. Like, I can't see any in the bowl, but looking through the window, apart from the fact that it's all beat up, it might be worth getting some more pasta and just doing it without all the other bits and bobs in the tins. Hard to say, really. So we've got cold water coming in now. It should do a rinse, and then we should crack on with the spin cycle. So the consistency is looking a lot cleaner, and it's a lot fuller than it was before. I've tried dislodging the pasta here from the door, but I'm not able to do it just by rocking the machine. Still got some OXO residue in there, and the tin foil's stuck in the drain there. It's taken on a lot of water for the rinse. There's the drain. Rinse number one. It's going on to its final rinse, or one of its final rinses now. It's taken on more water.
I can just see it beginning to come up on the bottom there, and stuff should start to float. It's still filling there, it's agitating at the same time. I think we all want to know if that pasta's been cooked. So it's pumping out after its second rinse now. This is the spin at the end of the second rinse. You can see one of the lids off one of the tins is caught there in the door. So far we've had the wash at 95 degrees, we've had 2 rinses and so 3 spins. And I might move on to final spin next, or I might do another rinse, I don't know, I don't really think this pasta could get any cleaner, but let's see what happens. It's just pumping off after that spin. There's a few drips coming out. So it sounds like we're taking on water for a third rinse. So what's difficult to see in there is that a lot of the pores, or well, some of the pores in the steel drum inside, they're getting blocked by the pasta because it's gone into such little pieces. I see pieces falling down from the top there and splashing. Lots of pasta coming through now. The light's moved on to final spin, so we're nearly there. So the pump is running there. We've got a few drips coming out of the hose. It's getting near the end now. It's done its final spin. Bowl of soup sitting up on top there, and there's only one thing left for me to do, and that's to taste it. Well, actually no, we've got to check the pasta as well. We've got to wait for the door lock to open, and then there's a light over here that'll say end whenever that happens. So that's it, we've moved to end. Let's turn it off. Got a spoon there at the ready. Let's see how this looks. There's very little of it and it's all spread around, but oh dear, that's a bit of onion and a bit of pasta there. That's well, I'm not even going to taste that. It's got the consistency of cooked pasta, probably overcooked because of the rinsings. It's been in there quite a while. Tins, I'm going to have to clean this up. The smell is gross, but I'm sure it's not as gross as the soup tastes, so let's get to it. Soup's up on top. I'm going to sit down beside the washing machine, I think. I haven't switched this out, and I'm not really looking forward to it. It's got a nice, oh dear, it's got a skin on top. It smells awful. Although, I wonder, have I eaten worse? Oh, very watery. It's very watery. It would need a lot of seasoning. That's just awful. That's really bad. Okay, there you go. I'd say don't try this at home, but I don't care. You can do it if you want. You're grown up. Oh dear, that's awful. Any comments, leave them below. Thanks for watching. See you later.